Okay, so today I want to do a video based on the easiest way for me to make a IMVU shop icon. And first of all, I'm going to be using GIMP. So I don't know how to use Photoshop, so if you use Photoshop, then I am sorry, I can't help you. So first of all, I'm going to make my board 100 by 80, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the background, and then in order to take a clear screenshot of your avatar, you give the high res code, which I'll put in the link in the I'll put it in the description in the video. And then once you have taken the screenshot, you go to open as layers, and you open it up, and you will see it is incredibly large. I'm sorry about that, I just had a mini sneezing fit. So you'll see it's large, and you want to go to move active layer if it's not already chosen, and then just position it into the position that you need it to be. So at the minute I want to just scale it down to a little bit more so you can easily see the product. For instance, my product is the hair, so you can see it's almost in position. It could do with a little bit more scaling down, so I'll take it down another little bit, but not to the point it starts to distort. Okay, so that's looking good to me. So what I'm going to do now is just duplicate the layers. I'm going to duplicate it 3 times, and I'm going to hide this layer and hide the bottom layer and move the middle layer so it is in the middle. Hide that layer and open this layer, and then make it so you can see the bottom. Now with that, what I'm going to do now is just duplicate the layers again. So I'm going to duplicate and I'm going to take the bottom image that you've just duplicated. I'm going to go on to colors, brightness and contrast. I'm going to just maximize the both of the sliders, so the under layer is grey, and I'm going to do that with all of the first of the duplicated layers. And then next what you want to do is just hide all layers apart from the top 2, and then go over to here, and you can pick any color background that you want. I would prefer if you don't use the code I use, which is E000. Very nice little grey background. And then you're going to go onto new layer, foreground color, and it's going to pop on up here. So next you're just going to highlight, you're going to move that up. You want to move that up so it is your first layer, black and white layer, then your background, and then you just want to move the middle layer until you see like a shadow. You can move the shadow however you want it. Personally, I have it either on the left or the right, but I'm going to go and move it to the left, like that. And then what you're going to do there is merge the layers down, but only keeping that merged. Next you're going to go to the next 3. Well, I'm just going to get that layer again. Sorry, I said next 3, but I did add the layer. Okay, so next, as you can see, there is no actual need for the middle layer, but you can use it so you can see just the outline of the second layer just there. So I'm going to merge that down, and then once again I'm going to get the foreground color and move that down. And like from before, there is no real need for the shadow, but personally I think it can be noticed. So I'm going to merge that down. Now what you need to do, as strange as it may sound, you need to reverse the layers. And then what I'm going to do, so it goes like from first, second, third, fourth, you know, so on and so on. I wouldn't recommend using more than like 5 layers, as it can become very high in the file size. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this layer, just only this layer, and duplicate it, and then I'm going to go to filters, blur. I'm going to go for motion blur and keep it blurred like that. And then I'm going to take the foreground color again, go to the bottom and merge down the layer that you've just blurred. So then altogether there is 4 layers. So what I'm going to do there is save out. I'm going to put hair icon blonde.gif. So you're using it as a GIF file or GIF, depending on which way you want to say it. And you're going to press export, crop. And then what I usually do is take it down to 470 and make sure you use loop forever and use delay entered above for all frames. If you don't do that, then it's going to go 100 milliseconds. So you're going to save that. So next you're going to save your product, and when you go to upload it, you add, and then icon blonde GIF, open, and it will have your GIF in the center. And that's it. That's all you need to do, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions, please ask in the comments below. That is it. That's all you need. You can adjust anything you want. You don't have to have the blur, you don't have to have the under image, you just maybe even just want to have the different color background. But there you go. That's it. Take care.